Hey, so I just got a question from a subscriber to my daily newsletter, and the question had to do with this person is thinking about targeting a specific vertical, in this case, roofers. And what he was interested in understanding is, number one, how many businesses there are in that industry. But then number two is, how do I understand whether or not a vertical is expanding or contracting? In choosing a vertical, clearly you want to choose a vertical that is growing and not shrinking to make sure that you're not building expertise in a vertical that's going to be getting smaller over time. And so my response to him and my response to others like yourself who may have this similar question is, instead of trying to make a determination about whether or not a vertical is expanding or contracting based on gut or common sense, I like to, of course, use those two, but then also look for data and research to help really make me make a better decision. And so one of the tools that I like to use and that I highly recommend folks who are doing a vertical research is a site called IBISWorld. You can see right here, it's at IBISWorld.com. It is a paid platform, but you also get access to a lot of free research that can give you enough information, enough insight into a vertical that can help you to make these determinations. So I'll share with you really quickly about the roofing industry. So on the homepage, there's a search bar, and you can type in any kind of keyword as it relates to a vertical you may be researching. In the case, we'll choose roofing and siding contractors in the U.S. And what it comes up with, there's a lot of data here, but the very first one that it shows here is roofing and siding contractors in the U.S. So we're looking for data about that topic. And what you see here is a page, basically it's a sales page asking you to subscribe. But what they do inside of this sales page is actually give you some pretty good information that you can use immediately without having to pay anything. So on this page, what I see here is it's an industry report about roofing and siding contractors in the U.S. And what the first thing it shows here is are the trends from 2017 to 2022, and then it also shows trends from 22 to 27, the next 5 years out, which can be very valuable, especially if you're looking to see whether or not the vertical you're researching is contracting or expanding, getting bigger. And what it shows here, it says here, right here, future growth of the roofing and siding contractors industry is expected to continue to expand over the next 5 years. It hides the actual percentage of growth, but it is what we know is that there is expectations around growth. It's not going to be flat or shrinking. However, industry revenue growth is expected to be slower compared with the 5 years to XXX as built-up demand in the residential sector is satisfied. Overall, IBISWorld expects the industry revenue will increase at an annualized rate of X or Y billion, so on and so forth. Again, so they're hiding the actual numbers, but you can know as a result of this alone is that there is expansion happening. Below that, it will give you some of the stats that help sort of size up this market. So based on its definition, IBISWorld's definition of roofing and siding contractors, there are 126,329 businesses in that vertical alone, which to me is plenty to go after. There may be some segmentation in that you want to do, but at a very minimum, this is a vertical that is large, it's expanding, and it's definitely worth greater research. Okay, hope this was helpful, and check out IBISWorld if you are looking to research these types of companies.